Hello everyone, today we have selected up-to-date and reliable sports information. We sincerely thank you for choosing and listening to us. Please subscribe and like. What Paul Tierney told Forest captain after controversial Liverpool decision. Referee Paul Tierney made a controversial decision in the Nottingham Forest vs Liverpool game, telling Forest captain Ryan Yates that Liverpool should have possession after a head injury stoppage. This led to Liverpool scoring a late winner, causing uproar. Yates expressed confusion and frustration over the decision but vowed to use it as motivation for their survival fight. Despite the setback, Forest will focus on picking up points in upcoming matches. Liverpool's winning goal was scored by Darwin Núñez, who silenced critics with his performance. Manager Jurgen Klopp praised Núñez's response to the criticism and emphasized the importance of his goal. Turci, Ferguson wanted Buffon and I at Man United before Taibi. Luigi Turci, former Udinese goalkeeper, revealed that Sir Alex Ferguson wanted to sign him for Manchester United before ultimately signing Massimo Taibi. Turci regrets missing out on the opportunity and mentioned that Ferguson had also tried to sign Gianluigi Buffon before approaching him. Turci still has a copy of the facts regarding the potential transfer on his phone. Allegri agent, how could Juventus not be satisfied? Max Allegri's agent, Giovanni Brancini, believes that Allegri will stay at Juventus for the next season despite having a year left on his contract. Brancini expressed confidence in Allegri's connection with the club and questioned how Juventus could not be satisfied with him, suggesting that a change in coach usually occurs when there is dissatisfaction. Brancini hinted at uncertainty due to the club's ownership but emphasized Allegri's contract and track record with Juventus. Bruno Fernandes assesses Man U top 4 chances after bruising Derby Day defeat. Manchester United captain Bruno Fernandes acknowledges the challenge of securing a top 4 finish following their 3-1 defeat to Manchester City, leaving them 11 points off 4th place. Despite the difficulty, Fernandes vows to keep fighting for Champions League qualification. Manager Erik ten Hag also emphasizes the need to continue fighting for points. Former captain Gary Neville believes there is still hope for United to finish in the top 4, especially with upcoming fixtures for other teams. Barcelona sporting director Deco has unrealistic manager at top of his list. Barcelona's sporting director Deco reportedly has Luis Enrique as his favorite choice for the club's next manager, despite Enrique being under contract with PSG until 2025. Other candidates on the shortlist include Julian Nagelsmann, Thomas Tuchel, Hansi Flick, and Roberto De Zerbi. Deco also likes young coaches like Arteta and Xabi Alonso. The economic situation may limit Barcelona's options, but Luis Enrique is currently the top choice, although his availability remains uncertain due to his contract with PSG. Real Madrid hit rockiest portion of season but maintained control of La Liga. Real Madrid is currently facing a rough patch in their season, dropping points in 3 of their last 5 La Liga matches. Despite this, they still maintain control of the La Liga title race with a 7-point lead over their closest rivals. The team's recent struggles have not significantly impacted their position in the league standings. Coach Carlo Ancelotti will likely use this advantage to rotate the squad and focus on both the domestic and Champions League competitions. Arteta tells Rice how many points they need to win title. The target is clear. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta believes his team will need at least 90 points to win the Premier League title this season. Despite trailing leaders Liverpool by 5 points, Arteta is focused on improving and winning every game. He sees a renewed determination in his players after recent wins. Arteta is considering pairing Declan Rice and Thomas Partey in midfield for the upcoming match against Sheffield United, highlighting the impact Partey can have on the team. Ter Stegen bristles at reporter question, "I'm struggling to answer you politely." Barcelona goalkeeper Marc-Andre Ter Stegen expressed frustration at the suggestion that his team lacked ambition in their goalless draw against Athletic Club. Despite limited chances, Ter Stegen emphasized that Barcelona were going for the win and faced difficulties in creating opportunities. He bristled at the question about ambition, stating that the team has plenty of it and wanted the 3 points. "I wish we'd shown more personality," Gundogan laments flaw during Athletic draw. Barcelona star Ilkay Gundogan expressed frustration and disappointment with his team's lack of personality and ambition during their goalless draw against Athletic Club. Despite recognizing the difficulty of the match, Gundogan felt that Barcelona missed a big opportunity to cut the gap in the title race. He criticized the team for not moving the ball well through midfield and highlighted the absence of key players like Frenkie de Jong and Pedri. Gundogan, who arrived from Manchester City as a leader, appeared visibly frustrated and emphasized the need for more personality and assertiveness from his teammates. Barca midfielder Pedri to avoid surgery following injury against Athletic Club. Barcelona midfielder Pedri Gonzalez will avoid surgery for his muscle injury and could potentially return before the end of the season. This gives him a chance to contribute to Barcelona's season and potentially play for Spain in the Euros. He went down with a muscle problem in a match against Athletic Club but will not require surgery. Genoa coach Gilardino, I'm trying to find Inter Milan weakness. Genoa coach Alberto Gilardino is analyzing Inter Milan for weaknesses ahead of their upcoming match. He acknowledges that Inter is a top team with strong players and a clear identity, but believes there may still be openings to exploit. He emphasizes the need for his team to show courage, personality, and quality in the face of a great opponent. Napoli coach Calzona delighted with star pair after victory over Juventus. Napoli coach Calzona expressed delight with the team's victory over Juventus, highlighting the performance of star players Kvaratskhelia and Osimhen. He emphasized the need for improvement and a united team effort, acknowledging the challenges but expressing confidence in the team's potential. He also credited the team's success to a relaxed approach and focused training. Real Madrid veteran will consider contract offer carefully ahead of deciding. Real Madrid is set to make contract offers to several players including Toni Kroos, Nacho Fernandez, Lucas Vazquez, and potentially Jocelyn Matto. However, the veterans will carefully consider their options before deciding whether to stay at the club. Vazquez, in particular, will weigh the offer before deciding on his future as he may be considering a new experience in the final years of his career. Marquinhos and Danilo Pereira included in PSG's squad to face Real Sociedad. Marquinhos and Danilo Pereira have been included in PSG's squad to face Real Sociedad in the Champions League despite recent injuries. The return of these players is a relief for PSG as they have been dealing with a defensive crisis due to multiple injuries. The surprise inclusion of academy player Joan Gata suggests that the club is being cautious about rushing the injured players back. Marco Asensio will not travel with the team and Milan Skriniar and Presnel Kimpembe are still undergoing rehabilitation with no set return date.